Well, I did that too. But there's also nothing wrong with it.
No.
You know,
nothing
it's
wrong
just a
with it.
stigma people have. But, you know, hey, I'm only gonna look this good for X amount of years. So
I'm saying you banging. Boy.
hey,
Jesus,
if I can make
Jesus
money
Christ.
off of that,
I was like,
beautiful.
hallelujah. Who's this?
Beautiful.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you had me doing a couple of double takes. I'll tell you that much. Jeez Louise. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. You can hear her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm about to start. Come on by. Welcome to the TheSuperPpodcast. Episode 50, guys. We finally made it. The big 50. This has probably been the shortest what is it, episode season that we've done because we did some Comic-Con interviews that were like from 5 to 10 minutes, so check those out. But yeah, we do have a guest. I'm gonna let her introduce herself because she's a talented artist and she does other things. But I'm gonna let you tell the world who are you, because you said you've done a podcast before or in the past.
I've done not a podcast, but I've hosted like radio shows.
Okay, cool. So it's the same thing.
Yeah. So I get that.
So who are you?
So my name is Elle Jimenez.
Mhm.
Native New Yorker,
Woo.
NYC baby.
Woo.
And yeah, I guess I'm an artist.
Yes. and what is your artist name?
My artist name is just Elle Jimenez because that's me.
Yeah.
That's all I go by.
So the Instagram is just the Instagram name. That's not your professional.
No, professional
artist name.
professional widow is just like, you know.
Because I thought somebody died, and you were like a widow.
No, I mean that is part of it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a whole other part of it. But
so there is a thing behind.
There is a little thing that did stick with that actually.
Yeah.
But the majority of the name is from a Toriyama song.
Okay, cool. So we'll get into that shortly. But yeah. So real long story short. So me and Ellie went to the Mars Volta show, but she was like on the bottom floor. I was on the top getting righteous with the beers.
I was right in the front.
I was so fucking drunk.
Mars Volta.
But so then I was doing like the media thing and getting some stuff to put on the podcast on the website. And I was going through photos and I saw you in a photo with a young guy.
Oh, my friend Miles.
Yeah. Shout out to Miles.
Hi, Miles. Love
and
you.
I just happened to just click the profile. You know what I'm saying? Just click it. Like, see what's going on. And then I saw your art. I was like, whoa. I said, wow. And then I said, let me reach out because this is awesome. This is amazing. I was like, she looks good. Her art is amazing.
Aww.
We need her on the show.
Hey.
Because my thing is, my show, we have a lot of men. But it's time for the women to see what the women do. And you know what I'm saying? The women is just as good as the men artists. And,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, let me reach out to you and see if you want to do the show. And you said yes. And you were very, very nice and very just cool. And, you went and took a trip and came back. And then I hit you. I said, you ready? He's like, yeah, of course I'm ready.
Yeah, exactly. Especially after my trip. I was like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to live life again.
So what do you consider the art you do? Like, what is it? What's the style called that you do?
It's like a mix. Like I would say, like it's how I say it? It's like illustrative realism.
Mm-hmm.
So I really love realism. Like I do a lot of portraits. I love to get things as lifelike as I possibly can.
Right.
With a pen and paper.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm also not trying to be a copy machine.
Right.
I don't want to give you something that just looks like, okay, here, I copy this portrait of somebody so perfect that it's like, all right, bro, well, don't get me wrong. That talent is insane, right? Insane.
Right.
But it sometimes lacks creativity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like hoping I'm not going to offend anybody by saying that.
Go ahead.
Because believe me, I wish I could do some of those hyper-realistic things.
Jesus.
But I like to add something different.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll like to get as close to the realism as I can and then kind of just teeter off and like, hey, let's add something that's a little bit more illustrative
Right.
and a little bit more softer and
Mhm.
cartoony
Mhm.
or whatever. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I call
So
it.
you do like the realism thing. So and then you also do which I'm a very big fan of. You do the horror stuff.
Yes.
So is that like somewhat of a like you do the horror and the realism, or is it like two separate things that you do, or you do it all at the same time?
Yeah. So, like, all right, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
so the horror stuff is like my heart.
Yes.
I first started just doing dark art.
Yeah.
I did a lot of like charcoal dark art, a lot of plague doctors, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
a lot of darker stuff. And then I also, which I guess fits in with the whole professional widow,
Yeah.
because a lot of the horror stuff I do is these vampire girls,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with men they killed.
Right.
Stuff like that. So yeah, that's my heart. But it's like the market for that is like this big.
Yeah.
Well, the market for my other stuff is like this big.
Right. Right. Right.
So it's because it teeters to a very specific group, which I do love to do. I do it while it's like doing my passion in a tiny little bubble.
Mm-hmm.
And then I throw out my other stuff. That's a little bit more, hey, you know what? We can hang this in the living room other than a guy having his intestines eaten by like some
Mm-hmm.
she beast.
Right.
So, you kind of want to cater to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the other stuff that I do is very like a sensual, soft, erotic
Mm-hmm.
kind of stuff because, hey, I like to draw boobs. So,
Hey.
hey.
Hey. We're fans. We're
Yeah, who
fans.
doesn't? Who
We're
doesn't like
fans.
boobies? Everybody
Yes,
loves boobies.
yes, we
So,
love them. We are fans of them. Yes.
yeah, so it's kind of a mix,
Mhm.
when especially when it's like how everybody says spooky season, then
Yeah.
I feel more free to draw the things
Right.
that I want to draw all the
Mhm.
time. And then the rest of the year, it's like, okay, I'm going to pepper it in
Right.
while doing more of my like sensual, more erotic, soft stuff.
Mm. So yeah, because I've seen so you sell through Etsy and stuff like that.
Yes.
Do you also do like what did you call it when somebody asks you to do something
Like a commission?
yeah,
Yes.
you do commissions too?
I do commissions as long as it's within my realm.
Yeah.
Like I do get a lot of people who be like, "Oh, can you draw a picture of my mom or my grandma?" I do portraits like that.
Yeah.
But when it starts to come to like, "Oh, can you draw this movie star for me?" or "Can you draw my favorite cartoon character?" That's where I'm like, it's not that I can't do it, but I don't have a passion for it.
Mhm.
So I kind of just want to do the things that are at least somewhere in my realm.
Right.
If somebody's like, "Hey, can you draw a hot babe like this?" I got you.
Yeah.
But if you're going to tell me like, "Hey, can you draw this anime character?" I can, but I'm not the person for you. There's other
Right.
great artists who would actually love to do that.
Right.
I'm not the one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's your favorite horror movie?
My favorite movie is my favorite movie in total is The Shining.
Mm.
I actually have the girls tattooed on me if you want to
What?
see.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I have
Oh,
them right
nice. Look at
there.
that.
Yeah,
The twins.
the twins. It's my absolute favorite movie. Favorite horror movie, favorite
Did you watch the sequel?
everything. Yes, Dr. Sleep.
Dr. Sleep?
Yes. And I loved
It
it.
was all right.
I loved
To me, it was
it.
all right.
I
It's,
think
it's not The Shining.
no, it's not The Shining. It'll never because it's not Kubrick.
Yeah.
But I do love Ian McGregor. And I did like all the little I'm obsessed with The Shining.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, it's my favorite. Like I'm obsessed with every nuance.
I'm like a John Carpenter dude.
Okay.
So I like The Thing. I like the Prince of Darkness. I like Method. What's it? Something in the Mouth of Madness.
Okay.
They Live.
Yeah.
It's
So
all
more like
kind
a
of-
traditional
Yeah,
type of
it's
horror.
all part of a trilogy anyway. So
Yes.
But wow, those tattoos are awesome.
Oh,
You almost got as many tattoos as I do.
I have a lot.
Yeah, I have a lot too.
I have a lot.
Sheesh. So anyway, so what's a typical like how often do you draw in a week?
I usually have to draw every day for at least 45 minutes.
Mm.
The only time I don't draw is if I'm on vacation. Most of the time when I'm on vacation, I'll bring a sketchbook with me. But
Yeah.
usually I try to draw every day for 45 minutes.
Wow.
If that doesn't happen, at least 20 minutes every day.
So that's like keeps you sharp.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah. You know, I know if I don't do it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I could always pick it back up, but sometimes it's a little hard to get back into that groove.
Yeah.
So it's just me constantly staying on point, because as much as my things will look nice now,
Mm-hmm.
next year it's going to be 20 times better. And every year I tell myself that. It's nice now.
So
next
you
year's
feel
better.
that every year you improve a little bit, like a little bit.
Drastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a completely different person.
And you're
every
basically
year.
like self-taught, right? Like
100%.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up poor. I wasn't going to art school.
Yeah. No, but that's how you get the best artists.
Yeah.
That's with anything. When you come up from nothing and build yourself up,
Absolutely.
you become like the expert in anything you want to be.
Absolutely.
Because you know when you don't have jack shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know that feeling when you don't got a pot to piss in or want to throw it out.
You got nothing but this book and a piece of paper, and you want it so bad,
right,
that you have to figure out how to make it work, whether that's reading books on, you know, like one of the greatest advices I ever got was, you know, if you know how to draw a circle and you know how to draw it with perfect lighting and you
Right.
do all of that, you can draw anything,
right.
as long as you know how to do every shape. But that's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like when you take an art class in high school,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they tell you like, oh yeah, draw the cone, draw this. Nobody wants to do that, right? But once you know how to do that, you can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what really clicked into my mind. I was like, all right, as long as I know how to do every shape, fine. I'm going to study them to death. Then I'm going to follow the rules so I could break them. And I love to break them.
You damn rule breaker, you.
Yes, hell yeah. I'm a big rule breaker.
Sheesh. Damn it. The more the podcast go, the more we like her even more on the show. She's just breaking rules. We love breaking rules. Throwing stickers on stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Tags.
Yeah, absolutely.
We do it all.
Absolutely.
But anyway, so how does it feel like, because you do have a fan base. I mean, how does it feel like when people recognize you on the street, or they're like, oh, look, it's you?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Like, all right, it's not like, oh my God, guys, don't be my fans anymore.
Yeah.
But no, it's weird because, you know, I think for two reasons. I didn't have that kind of attention growing up.
Yeah.
Like, I was kind of like the weird kid who got bullied.
Right.
So, you know, now to have people who are like, oh my God, like I've been in galleries in the Lower East Side, and I've had people tap my shoulder, "Professional widow, is that you?" And I'm like, should I answer?
Yeah, that's the thing with social media. Like, it makes everything so much smaller.
Yeah.
You know?
And I've gotten like weird stuff, man. I've gotten like messages of people sending pictures of me, like I don't want to say paparazzi, but like candid photos of me, and being like, oh, I didn't realize you worked here, or I didn't realize that you like to hang out in this park every day.
Wow.
Yeah, or like, oh, I didn't come up and say hi to you because I didn't want to scare you. And I'm like, bro, you just scared me now.
Right, like, why would, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some stalker shit.
Yeah, exactly. So there's some, like, I have some followers who've been following me since the beginning.
Yeah.
And my God, I love them so much. And it is very much like a community feeling.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, when people push that boundary,
Mhm.
I'm like, dude, you have a fantasy, like your fantasized ideal of me. But if you got to know me, man, you
Yeah,
probably wouldn't like me.
exactly. But you know, like I'm saying, but as a woman, you have to be careful
Yes.
because there are wackos out here and there's weirdos, and you know, we'll segue back to that because you did model at a
Yes.
certain time. So if you would like to talk about that,
Yes. Oh, definitely.
you can start now.
Okay. So, yeah, that's obviously how I got my fan base.
Yeah.
I wish I can say it's from my art. But it's not.
I think you're starting to get a fan base for the art. I
I'm
don't think
starting.
it's all because of your modeling.
Yeah.
I think, you know, it may be a higher percentage because maybe your pictures are out there. So
Yes. Yes. Yeah. The past couple years, I have seen the shift. that it's coming more towards art.
Yeah.
The more opportunities I've gotten,
Mhm.
like when I did my first solo show, when I've been featured in other things or asked to draw, different kinds of bigger commissions.
Right.
Now I'm starting to see I'm slowly climbing up that hill, but
Yeah.
but majority is from my modeling. So I'm not an active suicide girl anymore, but I was a suicide girl.
Right.
I've modeled for Suicide Girls, for Harley Davidson. I'd modeled for Inked magazine several times in different spreads. And I've been doing that since I was a kid. Like I modeled for like JC Penney's as a kid. And
Nice.
like, my mom got me into that, I was a cute kid.
Right.
So
I mean, you're cute, period. But,
oh, thank
what I'm
you.
saying?
But yeah, that's something that's just like second nature to me.
Right.
And has always been hey, you know what? Rent's due. I got this offer. You want to take some pictures of me? I got to throw on some clothes, whatever. Okay. To me, modeling has just become it's like a quick side job. It's weird because I don't even like looking at my modeling pictures anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Like I did a shoot back in June. Haven't looked at one picture. Just because it's a paycheck to me.
Right.
If they look good, cool. For me, it's like, all right, that chapter in my life is kind of closed.
Right. So you don't model no more?
Only for very specific things. Like I have a few friends who own like really cool vintage shops and like their own clothes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's for a friend, something like that, absolutely. Something I feel comfortable with. Or if it's going to be like, if Ink Magazine like would be like, hey, can we shoot an ad with you? Cool.
Right.
You know?
I see that, yeah.
Other than that, I'm not trying to climb up that ladder anymore because if I really want to get back on it, I just have to make a few phone calls.
Right.
So that part of my life I'm trying to teeter out of.
Right.
But it's a nice little safety net to jump back into if I ever need it.
Yeah, but I mean, for me, it just seems like you're multifaceted. So I just think that part of your life is over.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like ascending to something else.
Yes.
You're doing something else.
Yeah.
So I don't think you necessarily have to even do it model anymore because, you have an exquisite talent.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You don't need to, you know what I'm saying? Like showing your body off, you did it already.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like.
That was just my door opener.
Yeah. Like that got you in the door. Now you're like, okay, I want to do this.
Yes.
And for me, I'm just saying, you're your own person, but I would want people to focus on my art.
That's all I want.
And not focus on my body.
That's my biggest battle.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, because it's like, it's so easy to lose touch of what you do and how talented you are as somebody that they'll be like, oh, wow, like you're very talented. And they're looking at you like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's very talented.
Yeah. Like,
my
eyes are up here.
Right. But it's more if somebody looks at you and looks at the whole picture and like, yo, maybe we can do some stuff. Maybe we can get you in the gallery. Maybe we can do a print here.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel.
That's what I've learned, like, just from doing things and dealing with companies and corporations and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really look at you, you know what I'm saying, like, whole.
Yes, like the whole package.
Yeah, you will get those people that, look at you and want to be like, yo, let's go out.
Yeah. Oh my God. I can't
out.
tell you how many times that's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably has 100 boyfriends. But,
oh my God.
All
right, please. Yeah, that's my biggest thing. Or like, I'll have somebody, they'll be like, oh yeah, let me buy your art. Let me do this. And then the next sentence, yeah, so I did this and like, what's good? Like,
wow.
You want to chill? And it's like, damn, I thought you liked my art, man.
Exactly. And the whole thing, even if that happens, it should be organic.
Thank you.
It should be on like you of like, you know what?
We're feeling
cool.
each other.
We're feeling each other. Let's hang out. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a drink. Organically.
You. Yes. Not what's good.
Like, yo, I hooked you up with A, B, C, and D. So,
Deadass.
let's hang out.
Deadass.
That's so like plastic, like so fake.
Yes, there's no substance to it. And I need substance.
Why would you want to be with somebody who's fake?
Nah, I can't. I need authentic, genuine substance. Like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It gets me sick, these guys and gals.
And if they only
fakies.
knew, it's so easy.
Yeah.
If you just if you just be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Be yourself. To me, that'd be the most attractive thing in the world. Just be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so okay, so you did the modeling. So, like I said, I'm also going to try to get you into some shows and this and that. But why do you think you haven't done more shows? Like, what do you think is the thing that's holding you back?
Myself.
Yourself.
100%.
So, are you more of a procrastinator, or is it that you just have so much shit going on? Like, you just,
if you want me to be completely honest,
yeah.
I do suffer from depression.
Oh,
And depression does stop me.
right.
Depression, I'm also a perfectionist. So the things that I do post, they're like,
Yeah.
I know they're good.
Right.
I'm not going to say like, oh yeah, I'm horrible. No, I know they're good, but I know I can be better. The vision that's in my head is not fully what, like maybe next year I'll get there fully.
Right.
But it's a journey that I'm working through. And because I'm such a perfectionist, even in my day job doing hair,
Yeah.
in my heart, I'm like, it's not good enough. So I have so many things that I never post that are good. If when people come to my house, they're like, "Oh, what the fuck? This is amazing."
Right.
But it's depression that does stop me because I don't feel like I'm good enough sometimes. And then it's also, I have a very love-hate relationship with social media.
Right.
And promoting myself. I have a very love-hate relationship with it because it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Well, first things first, you need to love yourself.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And the depression is real, but let me tell you, you're uber talented.
Oh, thank you.
You should basically kind of focus and just tell yourself every day you're gonna accomplish something different, or something's gonna. Cause listen, I've been depressed. You know what I'm saying? I've been on pills. I've
Word.
almost lost my mind. Depression can be a crutch.
Yes, it is.
And make
Yes, it
sure,
is.
which
Yes,
is
it
more
is.
important than anything, make sure you're talking, your depression through with
Yes.
somebody. Even if like we're here talking, you're telling me, you get depressed sometimes. It's important that you talk to somebody and you kind of like have that person to be like, yo, it's gonna be okay. Like that shit is nothing. Like,
Yes.
you know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Let's let that shit roll off. Depression is it's something that comes and goes.
Yeah, exactly.
But
exactly.
what I'm telling you, you have too much talent
Oh.
to sit there and let depression because it can deter you.
Yes,
It can stop everything that you're doing, and you'll be sitting in the four walls and looking up and like, fuck, like, why
What am
can't
I
I do
doing?
anything? What am I doing?
Yes.
So just always remember that when you start to get depressed, listen, it'll be okay. We all go through hard days, and we all
do.
go through this bullshit called life. But listen, you're a hustler. You made it this
Yes.
far by
Yes.
hustling, getting your ass up, and doing what you got to do.
Yeah.
And just continue to do that because it's going to work out.
I truly do
Yeah.
believe that. My end game is I need to make this art work
Yeah.
because this is my life.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
This is the love of my life is my art.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And you want to be successful.
I do.
You know?
I want to live off of it.
Right. So don't let it get deterred because little things that happen here and there is just like deterrence.
Absolutely.
And if you let it, it will fucking stop you.
It will completely consume you.
Yep.
And that's what I've learned now. I've learned now I've actually gotten a lot better with it, with managing it.
Yeah.
My biggest thing was that I would feel that kind of wave, I guess, of sadness start to approach.
Yeah.
And I let it consume me, or I like power through it so hard that I didn't give my body that rest and my mind that rest. That like, yeah, I'm powering through, but I don't even like anything I'm doing because I'm not fully there. Well, now I'm more in the habit of, you know what? I'm not feeling good today, so I have nothing else to do. I'm gonna chill on my couch and maybe read a book and chill. And guess what? When I do that mentality, other than pushing and burning out, I could take one day of being sad. I wake up the next morning, I'm like, all right, time to get the show back on the road.
There
and
you
it
go.
feels better.
Yep.
So that's something that I just got that just changed in my life
That's
since
good.
July.
And that's good.
So it's a new
That's a
thing.
start. That's a positive start.
But it's been like 3 months, so
Yeah.
it's getting there. It's getting
Oh,
good.
yeah. Listen, one day at a time, girl.
One day at a time.
One day at a time. So, what's been your most recent thing that you've done? I see you did something on like a coffin or something like that.
Yes, that's my
like
most
that's like the
recent.
newest piece.
Yes.
So-
Should be done by the end of the week.
Yeah. So that's like the Halloween thing, right?
Yeah. I have a few from the company Treckle.
Mm-hmm.
They come out with all these Halloween things of like wood. I love to draw on wood and
Yeah.
paint on wood. So I got 2 big coffins that I've been laying out ideas, and the last one I'm doing, I actually love her. I
Uh-huh.
think she looks dope as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, I love vampires. I
Nice,
love all
nice.
that. So I'm doing like this really sexy kind of like I get inspired for like, you know, like the old kind of horror movie posters like from the 70s that were all like watercolor paintings.
Yeah.
They're so intense
Mhm.
from the 60s, 70s, even from the 50s. I like that kind of illustrate. Like that's like the illustration that I like.
Right.
So I'm trying to adapt that into those coffins.
Yeah, because I saw the coffins. So you're gonna like put illustrations and. So is the drawing on the coffin?
Yep, directly
that's what
on
I thought.
it.
It's directly on it, right?
Yep, yeah, it's just me and my pencil.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. So what else do you have going on as far as like artistic projects?
I'm like, what do I have?
Yeah, like what else do you have going on? Anything in the mind that you're about to do? I mean, we only got a couple months left before the year is over.
Yes. Yeah, we really do. Actually, yes, I am working on something. I started it also back in July.
Yeah.
I only got about 3 out of 7 done,
Mhm.
or 7 out of 10, but I'm actually working on like my own, like I'm illustrating like the major arcana of tarot cards.
Okay.
So like the ones that are like, you know, you see the lovers, the high priestess,
Mhm.
the you know, those are the ones that I'm drawing out right now.
Yeah.
And I want to eventually illustrate my own deck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
I really love that kind of stuff. It's also kind of a thing that has been in my family on my mother's side.
Yeah.
Like my mom taught me how to read cards,
Oh,
and
wow.
yeah, it's kind of like a passed down thing. Not something I talk about too much, but
yeah.
I figured, you know what, this is something that is very special to me,
Mhm.
and I would like to kind of illustrate it and make my own version of it.
Mhm.
So that is a project that I am working on that I really do want to have done before the new year.
Mm. And I guess you still probably get some commissions here and there.
Oh
and-
yeah. I got like 2 that I'm working on right now. Like one is of this dude's mom that passed away. He wants a portrait of his mom's, and yeah, I got like, now that the holidays are coming, that's when people hit me up.
Yeah.
Can you draw a portrait of my grandma? Can you draw a portrait of this? And I'm always down for those.
Yeah, get that money, girl.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Cha-ching, ching.
It's exactly. I can make bread off it. At the same time, too, is, you know, like I said, I try to practice about 45 minutes a day.
Mhm.
When I have to do a commission, that's it. I don't want to say it's a practice because you're going to get a beautiful finished piece, right?
Right.
But at the same time, it's also me practicing myself.
Right.
Like, I got to make this perfect.
Right.
I gotta, you know, this is somebody's grandmom's. I'm not gonna make grandmom, you know, look like the shading on her upper lip is a mustache or something like that. So I actually like this time of year for that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this probably gonna be a busy couple months for you.
Yes.
Just doing that and doing the hair and
Oh yeah, for hair right now, this is my crazy time.
yeah.
But my, you know, this job, I love it. I've been doing it since I was 17.
Yeah.
As soon as I graduated high school, I went to hair school a month later. It's definitely something that I've always done, but it's a lot during the holidays. You know, we go through very busy seasons and then very, very quiet seasons.
Mhm.
So right now I'm in my
Busy.
I'm the eye of the storm. It's about to hit.
So do you see yourself like continuously doing hair or this is just kind of like a in the meantime thing for you?
Yeah, like hair I definitely love doing hair. I love my clients. I am so grateful. I love my salon. I work in an amazing, amazing salon. I love Fringe.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody sees it? Fringe in the Lower East Side at
Yeah.
Iguanas. I love my hair home.
Yeah.
But I always knew from day one that I don't want to do hair forever.
Right.
So I see myself doing hair for another 5 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 5, 6 years, if that. But this is not my end game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never wanted to open up a salon. I never
Right.
wanted to do that. I want to do my art. So this is more like I'm here for now.
Right.
But, you know, if I always joke like, man, if I got $5 million tomorrow,
Mhm.
I'm never cutting hair again.
You're like, she's done.
I'm done.
Finito.
Yeah, it's been over 15 years.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
No, I mean, listen, it must be hard, you know, just dealing with all these different people and got to make sure that this is right and make sure the cut is right or the color is right. Like, I
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
It's-
I'll mess up somebody's fucking hair. They'd be mad at me.
You know, too, and it's like you're picking up everybody's different personalities and energy
Uh-huh.
all day. So it's kind of like, you know, you get some people who will sit down and, you know, I'm not gonna lie, they'll be mean to you just because they figured I'm getting my money's worth.
Right.
So I can treat this person however I want.
Mhm.
And that I'm like, all right, I don't have time for you. I don't want to do that. So, and then I have other clients who actually become one of my best friends, Tanya. She started off as my client.
Yeah.
Now we go on vacations together.
Oh, nice.
You know, she just watched my cat while I was in DR.
Yeah.
I watch her dog when she goes away. Like, some people have become very close to me.
Right.
But it's very much about feeling out other people's energies and
Mhm.
seeing like, all right, can I make you click? Can we click? And can I also make you like your hair at the same time and make you feel prettier?
Mm.
You know, it's
That's
it's a lot.
important. That's important though, because you care.
I do care. I
Some
care
people
so
just do it
much.
to just do it. So
No.
just, like you said, it's just a job.
It's still art.
Mm-hmm.
End of the day, you are walking around with what I created.
Right.
So I always tell my clients, you're going to love your hair. Don't get me wrong. And if something were to be wrong,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go home and cry about it. You're not.
Right.
I'm going to be crying about it for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still my art. It's my baby.
Right.
And, you know, I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my shit.
Yeah. So are you sensitive about your art?
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
do you're like your toughest critic?
Oh, yeah.
Like you critique your stuff like, oh man, I could have did this better.
100%. And I'll do things over. I'll do things over 3 times until it's right.
Wow.
Yeah. It has to be perfect.
Sheesh.
There's a lot that goes on up in there.
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff going on in there.
There's a lot going on in
You
there.
know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful. Go up in there.
Yeah, no, it's a little scary
You know,
sometimes.
like, oh, what the hell? What's she talking about?
That's why I smoke weed.
Yeah, you know. Hallelujah for that.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna be doing some things, girl. Doing some things. Anyway. Yeah, so you're doing the art stuff. So like I said, so hopefully for the show you can do an art thing for us here.
Oh, I would love to.
And then I'm gonna post it up on the website, guys. And then I told her I'm gonna turn it into a shirt.
Yes.
And then you can get your own L shirt from the Super P podcast. This is what we do. We just promote.
I love
promote. Because like I said, you should be like galleries selling shit. Just hustle 1,000 right now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if I can help in you know with my little connections, you know that'd be good.
I appreciate it.
You know?
Appreciate it. This is what I need.
Yeah.
You know.
It was meant for us to meet.
Oh, absolutely.
It was meant for me to look on your Instagram and like, whoa.
And especially like, you know, the connection through the Mars Volta.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's my all-time favorite band.
So next time they come in town, we're gonna go together.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we're gonna be like, you remember this story?
Oh, hell yeah.
Like,
hell yeah.
What a crazy story. But yeah, they're awesome. That's an awesome band.
Oh my God, man.
Actually, do you like At the Drive-In?
Yes, of course.
I went when they came. They came maybe it was 3-4 years ago.
Was it the show that got
It got
canceled?
canceled.
I
when
was
they did it.
there.
Yeah.
I was there
Yeah.
at that show, and
And
then
I-
Omar came on stage and was
Yeah.
like, Cedric couldn't sing, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, my little heart was broken.
Yeah.
But hey, man, you're an artist. You got to protect your voice.
Yeah.
You can't hate that. But I was supposed to go. I was at that show too.
And when they did one arm scissor, that's
Scissor?
like my favorite song.
Oh, it's a great, yes.
But the show I went to, they did it at the very end.
Oh, they closed with
They
it?
closed with it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I've seen the Mars Volta. I remember when they were younger, and I saw them in like Texas and shit like
Oh,
that.
that's cool.
And he was flipping around and throwing the fucking microphone and throwing it up, catching it.
That's how they were. I've been seeing them. My God, I've been seeing them. I probably saw them about 12, 13 times now.
Yeah,
But yeah, back when I used to see them in like 2008, 2007.
they were all skinny.
Oh my God.
With afros.
Aw. I still have a
remember.
crush on Cedric though.
Look at you, like hey.
You know what? I like his dad bod, baby. He still look good. You can always call me Poppy.
Oh,
Hey.
see, there you go, boy.
No.
There you go. We'll hook it up.
I have a boyfriend, but it's okay. He knows how much I love Cedric.
Yeah, you're gonna be like steady boy.
Oh my God. But yeah,
Mhm.
I kind of like that. I kind of like to see. I'm happy that I got to see them during that time.
Yeah.
But like this last show, man, I've never heard Cedric's voice sound that on point,
Yeah.
that perfect. Like, it's sad that, Juan wasn't there and
Yeah.
Ike passed and, but it was a fucking
And that
amazing
drummer
show.
was amazing. That girl.
Oh, yeah, she was dope. She was
She had a couple
dope.
of solos that were just amazing. I was like, damn, she killed it.
She killed it. She killed it.
Because I could see from where I was at, I was looking from above.
Mm-hmm.
So like, especially when she did the solos, the lights were like hitting, like switching every time she hit a different drum. I'm like, yo, this girl's crazy. Like, wow, because she's not the original drummer. She's like,
No, yeah. There were several drummers.
yeah, she's from Germany or something like that. She was in a German band, but she's amazing.
Yeah, she was mad good.
Hmm.
It was just a beautiful show. I was very,
And even
very grateful.
the opener.
Oh my God, I love Terry Genderbender.
Yeah.
I love her. Oh my
I
God,
like her
what a
other group,
performance.
What's La Boucherettes?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I have like their stuff, and then I didn't even know it was her in the beginning.
Yeah, I didn't
And
really
she started
realize
singing.
it was
I
her.
was like, it sounds like the girl. And then I had to go back and look at my videos, and I got them when they came with Act the Drive-In.
Yep.
They opened up for them.
Yes, they did.
And I was like, it is her. It's her. Because she had a guitar and she was bopping around. And,
Yeah, doing her crazy
yeah,
dance moves.
dancing and shit.
I know. At first, that's the mustache threw me off at first. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, oh no, it is her.
Yeah, it's her. I
And
was like,
she's a performer, man.
uh-huh.
What a badass bitch.
Yeah, I sent her the video on Instagram. She gave me like the praying hands thing.
Yeah, she reposted my
Yeah,
thing too and did the
yeah.
same. And I was like, oh, I love you, though.
Yeah, she's cool.
just like me.
Yeah.
I'll do your hair.
Oh my gosh. But so yeah, no, that was a dope concert. What other type of groups you like besides the Mars Volta?
I mean, Mars Volta is my number one favorite.
Yeah.
I like everything, man. Like I go from listening to like I do like a lot of like dark wave, post punk.
Mhm.
But then like if I were to put my phone on shuffle, it'll probably go from Mars Volta to Erykah Badu
Mhm.
to the Isley Brothers
Yeah.
to bachata.
Oh.
I listen to everything.
A full spectrum.
Yeah, it's a full rainbow right there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. It's like depending on the season
Yeah.
is usually what's going to determine my music.
Yeah.
Today's like cold, cloudy. I've been listening to Joy Division all day.
Yeah.
So I listen to almost everything, man.
Yeah, I've been listening to Justice.
I never heard of
They're a
Justice.
French techno band.
Oh, very cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I like electronic music
Yeah,
as well.
I love electronic music because sometimes I don't want to hear lyrics. I just want to hear beats and percussion and, just because then it makes me have like a soundtrack of what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
So I like the soundtrack thing of it. Like, okay, I'm going to do this and do that. And then I got the music. Then I feel like, oh, okay, I'm gonna
You're
get
like,
this
that
done.
works.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, that's dope. That's dope. So, let's see. What other things we don't know about you? We know about the modeling. We know about the So let's get back into this name. So yeah, I'm curious. So professional widow, you said there is something to it besides the song.
Yeah, I mean, there was for a little bit. I mean, okay, not like professional widow, like I killed anybody. Like,
Right.
no, please.
Please, I don't want you to kill nobody.
No,
Please.
no.
Jesus.
I'm not like that. I had the name for a while, and
Yeah.
it's a Tori Amos song,
Uh-huh.
and it was something that I used to joke with an ex of mine who did pass away.
Oh, okay.
So it was something that I kept after that.
Uh-huh.
And then I would always joke like, all right, I had one pass away. I can't have another one because then I really will be a professional widow.
Yeah. You're gonna get your current boyfriend scared now.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna be like, yo,
like what's good with her?
what's going on?
How come they all die?
Exactly.
I don't want to be like, I mean, badass bitch shout out, but what was that in the Addams Family movie? The one who married like Uncle Fester, whatever, with the blonde Debbie. Was that her name?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to be Debbie, but then I'm kind of like, damn, she was fucking fire.
Yeah.
She was, that's some bad bitch energy. I kind of love.
Saying? Listen, you don't want to scare the boys away, okay?
No, exactly. I mean, like just don't play me.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't play me.
Listen, boyfriend, don't play her because she is 7:30.
End of the day, I'm my father's daughter, man.
Ooh,
and he did not raise no bitch.
Jesus,
I will tell you that much.
Uh-oh.
Augusto did not raise a bitch.
Uh-oh.
So
I hope this young man is going to listen to this. And I hope he walks with the Lord. That's all I gotta say. 'Cause he do some craziness. Wow. I know you'll be telling me about it. Like, oh, John, you don't know what just happened. This bloody mess.
I feel like anybody who dates me knows. They know what they're walking into.
Jesus.
I make it very clear. I make it very, very clear.
So you basically told him like you're gonna kill him?
No.
I'm just saying. You walked up to him.
No.
And you just is like, yo, we're cool. Let's date. But if you fuck around, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, I mean, why not? No.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Wait. Hey, Walter, she's not being very
Convincing.
I think she told this young man she's gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you.
You know what I'm saying?
You better watch out for the Lord.
Exactly. You better to watch out. No.
In all honesty,
yeah.
I don't even have time for games like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'd never let somebody get the best of me like that.
Yeah.
If you wanna, I see it this way. If you're gonna do me dirty, you're gonna do me dirty, right?
Right.
You're gonna do it whether I tell you or threaten you or I don't. So
no, but trust me, threatening does work though. If you sat there and told him, like you and him had a conversation.
I'm more of a fuck around and find out.
Whoa, that's even worse.
Fuck around and find out.
That's even worse.
That was your choice, baby.
Jesus Christ.
That was your choice,
bad
baby.
for this young man.
I don't have to tell you nothing. Fuck around and find out.
Oh my God.
But hey, you don't do that. You good? You good? I'm a wonderful girl to be with. So.
Oh my gosh.
Aw.
Walter, I feel bad for this young man. I really do. Maybe I'll meet him one day and I'm gonna shake his hand like, boy, walk with the Lord. Go to church.
Nah, you got to be strong to date me. So yeah, you got to be strong.
So why do you think it's so difficult to date you? Like what is the? Is it that you just demand a lot? Or
no.
Is it that you?
Actually, I'm like all serious.
Yeah.
I'm very easygoing.
Right.
I'm very easy to be with. I don't like drama. I don't like trouble.
So, but what?
But I don't play games. So don't play games with me. I'm an independent woman. I pay my own bills. I pay my own rent.
Right.
I live by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ask help from nobody.
Right.
Right? So I feel like if you're going to be dating a woman like that, you got to bring something to the table.
Right.
I'm not going to sit there and take care of your ass all the time because I got to take care of mine.
Right.
So if you're not adding happiness to my life, then goodbye. So that's what I mean. And when I mean adding happiness, I don't care about material things.
Right.
I don't care about financial things.
Mm-hmm.
I already got what I got and I work hard for it.
Right.
So you better be bringing something of substance.
Mm-hmm.
You better have goals. You better have dreams. You better be working hard to get to those dreams.
Mm.
Or else, what am I doing with you?
Right.
because I'm chasing my dreams. So if I'm up here and you're down here,
Wow.
what do you have to add to me? So that's what I mean. Like, I'm very easygoing. I'll love you to the end of the world. I'm very loyal, all of that. But if you're not bringing anything of substance,
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit there and hold your hands.
But sometimes it's hard to get somebody that has your drive.
That's my
And
biggest
see, and that'll
thing.
be the problem. Like, you can love them and whatever, but if they're not like ready to go when you're ready to go, guess what? You're gonna end up breaking up with them because you don't
Absolutely.
want to have somebody to pull them up to where you're at.
Exactly.
It just takes too much time.
It takes too much time, effort,
Right.
energy. When, like you said before, you got to love yourself. And man, I love myself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You have to first, because even when you're talking about the depression thing, you have to. Like, that's number one. Like, that's number. Like, I don't care who you with and who you like and who you want to be with. You gotta love yourself and be like, listen, this can end or this can keep on going, but I'm gonna be good regardless.
That's exactly my mentality.
Now, some people, women and men, they don't like to hear that.
Oh, no, they
because,
hate it.
because they think you don't care about them.
Yeah.
No, it's not that I don't care. I'm just like, listen, I'm gonna be good regardless.
Yeah.
And that's how you should treat it. Because honestly, to me, nothing lasts forever.
No, absolutely not.
I think,
You have to either evolve and grow,
yeah, I'm gonna be
or
honest
that's
with you.
it.
I think relationships go in phases.
Yes.
You're in a certain part of your life, you meet somebody, you do whatever, whatever. Then you may go to another phase in your life where he doesn't match your phase. So then if he doesn't match your phase,
And that's okay.
and it's okay.
That's okay. My biggest thing that I say, and to me, I feel like this is the most romantic. Like, this is my version of romance, right?
Right.
I don't need nobody in my life.
Right.
But if I want you in my life and I want to make you a part of my life, that's fucking romantic, man. Because I don't need you. I'm not depending on you to help me with anything, or I'm not the damsel in distress that you need to come and save.
Right.
But if I want you to be there, other than needing you to be there, that's a big thing.
Right.
To me, that's love.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make you a part of my
Yeah,
life.
that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Because you want him there.
I want him there. I don't need him.
Right.
He can go away tomorrow.
But again, like I said, some people don't like to hear that.
Oh, a lot of people. Like, I've said that to other people I've dated in the past, and
Yeah.
they found it very offensive.
Yeah, they get mad, they get upset. Like, oh, you don't care about me.
And it's like, nah, that means that you're not mentally mature enough to
Exactly.
understand the context that holds.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer. I don't believe in forever. I believe in the now and then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever is now and then, that's what is.
Absolutely.
I don't believe in the forever stuff. I don't believe in that fairy tale shit.
Nah. Oh, no. Fairy tales.
It don't.
Fairy tales require work.
Yeah.
It's not. There's no
It's not even
happily ever
work.
after.
I just don't think as just the way my philosophy, just the way I feel about people. I just think people move on from people. It's it's a natural transgression. I don't think we're meant to just be with one person. I think we're meant to be with people and experience shit and then move on. That's what I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's just my feeling. People may take it as like, oh, you've been a gigolo or something like that.
No,
I'm just saying, like, I just don't believe in that forever shit. I don't believe in the marriage shit. I don't believe in none of that. You can keep all that shit.
Marriage to me, honestly, is a piece of paper.
Listen, see, me and you on the same way.
Marriage doesn't mean anything to me, but I do believe in a partnership.
Yeah, no,
I do believe in, having somebody to spend the rest of my life with.
Yeah.
I truly do believe in that. But it also requires work.
Right. And you can get that without marriage.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh
You know
my
what I'm saying?
God, no. You think I would even spend, please. I couldn't, like, some weddings that I've been to, or some weddings that I hear of, like, these girls are spending $10,000 on a fucking dress that you only get to wear once, to a party that you don't even get to enjoy, inviting people who you won't even know in the coming year.
Exactly.
Just because you need the pictures, you need to do that just to show face, to look what I got.
It's all fake shit.
Thank you. It's all fake. And I'm very, very private about my personal life.
Yeah.
And, I could be living the greatest love story in the world. And the only people who need to know are the people closest to me.
Right.
Because that's my business.
Yeah.
Our friends and family will know. But I don't need to shout it from, not like it's unromantic, like, oh, I want to shout my love for you from the rooftops. Yes. But it's also like, I don't need to do it for validation.
Yeah, but you should keep that shit private anyway,
Oh, I'm very private.
because the way social media is anyway, like I put nothing on there that has anything of substance.
Oh, same.
I put stuff on there like, pictures for the podcast but family oriented stuff or anything. I don't do that
No, you can't.
because it just
And people wish bad on that
oh
too.
yeah. People
I don't-
are crazy.
I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, a big reason why I am very private about my relationships on social media was when I was starting off as a suicide girl, and I was really like right when I was hitting that peak.
Yeah.
I was dating a guy. We were together. We were together for about like 5 years.
Mhm.
We were together for a long time.
Yeah.
And I used to post pictures and stuff like that. He barely used Facebook. He barely used he like doesn't use social media.
Yeah.
And I actually had a follower from one picture that I posted to this guy that I did not tag anything, nothing. Somehow found his Facebook
Yeah.
and sent me a screenshot of like my dude's government name and
Wow.
sent me the screenshot and said, "Damn, I would kill to be this man."
Oof.
And yo, that freaked me out so much that after that, I was like, I've always told people I dated, I'm not going to be the one who's going to be posting things on social media like that, because
Yeah.
it's not that I'm not proud of you or I don't love you. It's that, bro, I'm scared.
Exactly.
I'm scared.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's also, I hate to say it, but it's marketing, man.
Yeah.
People don't want to see me like that.
No. They don't
know?
want to see you hugged up.
Nah, they want to see me
Booed
attainable.
up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
no, they want to see that I'm
saying?
attainable. Like they can
Exactly.
have
You
this
know
or
what I'm
whatever.
It's like, nah, I don't want to see no guy. What is this?
Exactly.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they would like,
like,
like I had one guy who was pretending, and this was also back, like I said, when I was a suicide girl and I
Yeah.
was younger. I was in my mid-20s and I was, I guess you could say a little bit naive.
yeah.
And I had this one guy that, we used to just chat, completely platonic, because I also believe that men and women could be friends.
Yeah,
I
it
don't.
should be, yeah.
I think that
It
shit is
should.
crazy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, so me and dude used to talk, all cool. Mind you, he lived in California, and I remember I started dating a guy, and he actually got mad at me,
Wow.
and he didn't want to talk to me because I was dating somebody. And it's like, bro, you're in California. We've never had any discussion like that. I've never even met you.
Yeah.
And you're like saying kind of like really mean things to me. It's like,
Sounds like a wackadoo.
oh yeah,
Wackadoo.
honey, there is a million of them on social media. But yeah, and after that, I was like, there's just haters out there. They don't want to see you happy,
Yeah, pretty much.
Just like DJ Khaled, when he's
Yo.
like, they don't want you to win. That's what I
Listen,
feel like.
that's why I tell you, man, you got to be careful. And especially as a woman, you got to be careful.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just different. Like men, it's different. It's just a whole different thing. It's like some Matrix shit,
Oh, absolutely.
you know?
Absolutely.
People are trapped. They didn't take the pill yet.
Oh my God. Let me tell you.
You know what I'm
about
saying,
that, man.
Walter?
Nah.
We live in fucking a plastic environment, plastic world.
We really do.
A lot of fakies.
And it's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad, man. Like, it's sad too because people, I'm very grateful that I didn't grow up. Like, there was no social media, there was no smartphones.
Yeah.
Smartphones didn't come until I was in my early 20s. And it was like, it was cool for that moment because it
Mhm.
wasn't what it is now, right?
Yeah.
But I feel bad for kids now. They're just looking at social media and they think like, oh, look at everybody with their perfect lives, everybody with this, when they don't realize that's everybody just putting this illusion
Yep.
of what that perfect life is,
Yeah.
but it's not real. And when I see that, that's why I'm like, man, if it wasn't for my art and if it wasn't for my job, I wouldn't have it.
Right.
I wouldn't have it because I don't.
Yeah. But it
play
is
the
an
game.
important tool for your art.
It's very important,
Very
so I can
important.
never
So
get rid of
don't-
it.
Yeah, don't say that because it's very,
No.
very important.
Yeah, I can never get rid of it, unfortunately.
But yeah, so I guess we're gonna wrap this up in a couple minutes. So, what was I gonna say? So with your art and stuff, so you went over, the new stuff you're doing, the coffins. So are
Yes.
the coffins gonna be for sale,
Yes.
or are the coffins already sold?
No, they're going to be for sale.
And they're gonna be in your Etsy store?
Yes, they are.
What is your Etsy store name?
So my Etsy store is Professional Widow Art.
Yeah.
So yeah, same thing, just like my Instagram. I always keep the link in the bio. Yeah, I tried. I have originals, prints, and then I'm gonna add the coffins too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and I kind of figured we were gonna click, because even when I was texting you, and we spoke about a couple things, and you were like, I feel the same way. I'm like, oh, here we
Yes.
go.
After I
Like
watched your
mine.
other ones, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay, we can talk and
yeah.
chill.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have the same kind of like wavelength as far as like thinking about stuff, and that's
Oh,
that's good.
absolutely.
Because there's so many dreamers out here, and so many people that are just gone.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
and like I said, and as a woman, even with society and they're taking so many things away from you guys, and like the abortion
Oh,
thing and
dude, guns have more rights than
gun,
me in this
exactly. You know what I'm
country,
saying? And
and
it's
that's
like,
scary.
yeah, and that's like you just have to really be careful and really kind of like that's why I said really focus on your craft, because it's crazy out here
Oh
for
my
a woman.
God.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I have daughters,
Well,
so
yeah,
you know
now
what I'm
you
saying?
really know
Yeah,
what
so
that's
I
like.
know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
and just for you, and you know what I'm saying, just really stay focused and kind of like just don't take no bullshit
Oh no,
from nobody or anything or any guy, girl, or any inanimate object.
never
You
will
know?
I. Like I said, I was very lucky in certain ways that, since I was a kid, my father was always like, "Nah,
Uh-huh.
you're a girl, but I'm going to show you how to fight, and I'm going to show you how not to let anybody hurt you."
So you was like a daddy's girl,
Yeah, in ways.
or was you like a mom? Okay. Were you a pai girl or a mai girl?
I was definitely emotionally closer to my father for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of the things that he taught me
Uh-huh.
didn't make sense at the time,
Right.
but they make all the sense now.
Right. And what did your mom instill in you,
Um,
if anything?
well, not my mother, but
Yeah.
my grandmother.
Yeah.
My grandmother's the most toughest bitch in the world.
Wow.
I love this woman. She is my best friend.
Mhm.
She's everything to me. And my God, she has taught me, she's taught me, she's always told me, hey, yeah, she's made me strong. She's always said, hey, you don't ever trust anybody who says, trust me.
Right.
That's somebody
true.
who don't know you and they come up to you and they're like, oh, I love you. I love this. Oh, you're so great.
Mhm.
And you can tell they're talking out of their ass.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, don't love me. I'm not a good person. I only love green stuff. That means money.
Woo.
No, she's gangster, man.
Mucho dinero.
Yeah. So my grandma's taught me everything about life.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very much a grandma's girl. She
Nice.
raised me a lot. So
Your abuela.
yeah, man. She's a bad bitch.
Nice.
90 years old too. She's still
God
good,
bless
takes
her.
care of
God
herself,
bless
lives
her.
alone.
God bless her. That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's what I got.
Mhm.
My father and my grandmother taught me a lot about life.
Mm-hmm. Nice. No, that's awesome. That's awesome to end the show off about the familiar. But so where can they find you online if you want them to find you?
If you want to find me online, I mean, right now it's Instagram.
Yeah.
So Professional Widow. That's where I mainly post.
Mm-hmm.
I put up all my art, any events that I'm working or whatever.
Right.
It's all on there.
Right.
That's where you can find me till I get the whole website rolling, because I gotta
Listen,
do that.
I'm going to try my best to help my friend over here. And yeah, I'm gonna introduce her to my art friends, and we're just gonna shoot the shit and get her and probably get her some gigs and just have a good time,
Yeah.
But this was awesome. I hope you come back.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And next time we're bringing party flavors.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get a little wild.
Wink, wink, wink. Anyway, you can find me on the Soupy Podcast, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, every podcast provider the show is on. This was a great season. I'm glad I ended it off with you because
Thank you for having me.
yeah, man, this is dope. We'll definitely do this again. So if you want to hear this tonight, Patreon.com Super Podcast. You pay $5, you get this episode. If not, you will see this video tomorrow at 12 o'clock. It'll drop,
Hey.
and you'll get to check Elle out and hear her stories and hear how she's gonna kill her boyfriend.
I know.
You know
no,
what I'm
I
saying?
would never.
I feel sorry for the young man.
I would never.
But anyway, we'll be back. I'll bring out some more episodes. I got a lot of stuff going on with Mr. Danny Cortez, so I'll have like some special editions out and stuff like that. But as far as the podcast side, we're gonna take a break. So just watch the stuff that we have, and I guess I'll do another podcast, a new one in about 3 months. I take a lot of time off.
No, that's better. You don't burn out.
Yeah, I gotta push the merch.
Yeah.
And when Elle does the artwork, I'll post that up, and we'll maybe we'll videotape her again and talk to her, and hopefully she ain't kill nobody by then.
No, I'll be good. I'll be good. I'll stay out of trouble.
So
I'm too pretty to go to prisons.
Woo, I heard that, girl.
They'll eat me
I
alive.
heard that. And on that note, I'll see you guys later. Super Podcast. Ciao. She said I'm too pretty to go to prison.